Hey everyone, my name is Miguel, and I would like to welcome you to my YouTube channel called This Way Out. This Way Out is what I hope to be a source of good stories told by good people. I believe that everyone has a story, and all of us have obstacles and various difficulties and hardships that we have to overcome, and I think everybody experiences something similar, but everyone does not necessarily have a similar way to get beyond these particular challenges. Also, I hope this channel is a source of positive stories, good stories, where people not only talk about the various ways that they get over their challenges, but also they talk about like the good things that they're doing in their own lives. They talk about their own success stories. And when I talk about the success, the way I define success is not necessarily your Fortune 500 companies or your big entrepreneurs or corporation leaders, even though those people are successful. I'm mostly talking about moms, dads, single parents, people who are discriminated against, these sort of things, these sort of challenges that people overcome and get beyond to be able to achieve the goals that they set forth for themselves. One stipulation that I would like to put out ahead of time for those who might think that this channel is going to be politically biased in any way. That's not my objective. Is not to share political ideas, political biases, religious biases, discriminate or otherwise. I just want to tell people stories. I want to talk to people, and I want them to be able to tell their stories. There's a couple of reasons why I felt it necessary to start this channel. One of them was in a recent experience that I had personally. An organization that I'm affiliated with, a nonprofit group, experienced some vandalism, and the news came out to report on the vandalism. And this particular nonprofit group does some really good stuff in the community. And when we were done sharing the story of our vandalism story, I mentioned to the media guy that if he wanted any feel-good stories, that he should come back out and pay us a visit, because our organization was the source of a lot of good feel-good moments. His response was, "That's not what sells." So I believe him, because as we all know, what we see in the media, through all sort of different medias, it's not a lot of good news. And I think it's time, or I think this is a way, on This Way Out, to share some good stories, get some good stories out there, because I believe that there are always good things happening. We all know that. I know that. I'm sure you know that. There are good things happening in the world, but they're not exactly being told publicly. So I'm seeking those stories out. The reason I call my YouTube channel This Way Out lends itself to what I spoke about previously, where people deal with challenges and have different obstacles that they face. Everyone has difficulties and obstacles they have to face, and there's a story that some of you might be familiar with, where there's a man stuck in a hole, and people are going by this hole and they're saying things like, "Man, you're stuck in that hole. That stinks. I really wish I could help you." Or, you must be really sad by being stuck in that hole. And the man doesn't know how to get out of the hole. When suddenly another man comes and jumps in the hole with him. The first man says, "What are you doing? I've been trying to get out of this hole for a long time now." And the other guy says, "Well, I've been here before and I know the way out." And I really think that the stories that I hope to share on this channel are the way out. The way out of the kind of the dark place that our world is in. That might be a little deep, but that's kind of where my thought process is at behind starting this channel. There's enough bad news in the world. There's enough bad stuff being reported. There's enough. Everybody knows the bad things. Those get out and into the world easy. Good stories, good people, and their stories don't necessarily make it out to the public. And I hope here on This Way Out, we'll be able to do that. It'll be through these people and their stories that we find our way out of the darkness, hopefully. Who knows? But I look forward to having some very interesting conversations. And I really hope you tune in. I will post videos as frequently as I can. I'm kind of a busy person, just like everybody else is. But this is very important to me, so I'm going to try to keep this going for as long as I can. I apologize for the introduction being so long, but if you've made it this far, I want to say thanks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, what else they say? Share, comment. I'll have an email address to share soon enough, and then hopefully, we'll get some good stories out there for the world to hear. All right. My name is Miguel. The name of this channel is This Way Out, and I look forward to talking to everyone and sharing some good stories, hopefully. God bless.